I'm going to show you a case study of how I've just currently, right now, helped a business owner improve their results over 300%. And so I'm going to just take you through the mechanical steps that I use to make this happen over the last 12 months. And what I want you to understand is just about any business can apply these same strategies in their company. So I'm going to take you to a little magic calculator of mine. I call it the growth calculator because that's what it does. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to step you through just some of the strategies that I implemented, and I stress they are simple. If they weren't simple, I wouldn't be able to do it, and neither would my clients. But I'm going to take you through this process now, and this is a current client of mine, a high-end client, and I'm going to show you the impact of what doing just a few things in his business has happened to give him an amazing result. He likes me. Okay, so here's what happened. What you're seeing here is a calculator, and you're going to see the core fundamental things that are responsible for a business's success. So the number of leads that a business has, the conversion ratio, number of transactions that a person does in a business, how much they spend as a transaction value, what their profit margin is, and a few other little things I could go into, but I just want to keep this training simple. So what happened when I met this individual, they were getting about 180 leads a year coming into their business. So not a huge amount, but they were just kicking off their painting business. And the conversion rate, because they hadn't had any sales training, they didn't have any systems or anything like that, was sitting at 25%, which is pretty common for a lot of businesses. And being a painting company, well, generally, they'll only use a company once, like the clients will use a company once, and his actual average transaction value was $3,500. And the profit margin sitting at 15% net, which is actually a pretty good profit margin for this type of business. So, what did we do? Well, let's look at the leads first. So, what I did was said, okay, your marketing sucks. We've got to fix your online situation right now. So, we created a great website for them. We developed an AdWords campaign. We started a social media strategy. We got the vans all decked out, looking really good, and a few other strategies as well that I could add to the mix there. And remember, this is over a 12-month period. And the end result for the leads, let me have a look at my little notes here, was a 320% increase in the leads that they were getting. Now, that didn't just happen by accident. You see, we planned what sort of turnover we wanted to achieve within 12 months and then how many leads we would need to generate to make that happen. So, step one, mission accomplished, we got the leads we wanted. So, leads went up to 756. Now, conversions. So, up until then, there was no structured sales training, there was no systems, there were no guarantees, there were no processes in place that the company followed. They were just kicking off, and so there was only sort of one team there, and the owner was doing all the sales. So we developed a salesperson to get out there and help the owner. We also started training that salesperson. We also started putting in some good guarantees and started actually making sure that we stood for something, that there was a reason for the clients to choose this painting company over and above everybody else. And so the improvement in the sales that we got it actually was 50, so it was a 26% improvement. So the last numbers last month, we're getting a 51% conversion rate in our sales now. Pretty darn good. Now, average transactions per year. Now, I'm not going to play with that driver, that profit driver in this short training, but what I will tell you is that we're going to be working on that for this upcoming year. But the other thing that I did was helped him add some additional services to what he was doing with his, started off painting houses. And So what we did was grow that and add some other additional services to the back end, which I won't go into because it's secret ninja stuff. But what happened was, because there were other products and services that the painter now offers to his clients, that average transaction, instead of it being $3,500, it's now sitting at $5,000. Oh. So 5,000, what's that as a percentage? Is that 50? Let me have a look. There you go. So 50%. So now the average transaction is 5,250. This is looking pretty sexy. So what I want to show you here is the end result. And again, this is just a quick overview, but if you have a look, when we first started, they were doing 157,000 thereabouts in turnover, and they were doing $23,000 thereabouts in profit. Okay. By putting in just those few mechanical strategies and steps, we've taken them to $2 million in turnover and $300,000 in profit. So that is a $280,000 increase in profit, ladies and gentlemen. How would that be? Would you like to see that happen in your business? Well, the reason I'm asking you is because I'm looking for 2 more businesses that would like to get these sorts of results in their company. I only work with a few people at a time with my high-end clients, and so I'm actively looking for people that are very motivated to want to improve the results in their business. Now, if that's you, I've also got an ethical bribe for you, because I'd like to have a conversation with you about your business and what you want to achieve, and then see if and how I can help you. And I'll give you some great strategies to help you along the way, whether you want to work with me or not. And in addition to that, I've actually got an ethical bribe that I would like to give to you. So I'd like to give you a 4-star holiday for 2 adults, 2 children in some amazing places. And you've got 2 years to use this. So again, let me be clear. The way this works is, if you have a discovery call with me, I not only will show you some simple ways to improve results in your business, just like I've given you an idea there, but I'm actually going to give you a holiday. Yes, there's no catches here. A free holiday for 2 adults, 2 children, for you to take within 2 years. And it's not a timeshare or any crazy thing like that. These are 4-star hotels. You know the names of most of them. You could go to some of these places in Queensland. You could go to some of these places in New South Wales. Maybe go to some of these places in Victoria. Western Australia, you name it. And again, you guys have been locked in your houses for so long now, it's time for you to get out and about. So there's my ethical bribe for you, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I'd love to see what you're doing in your business if you're motivated and you're serious about exponential growth. Second, I'll have a discovery call with you. You just got to click the link, it'll be up there or down there, and we'll have a conversation. And if you want to work with me and achieve the sorts of results that you've just seen, we'll see if I'm a good fit. I don't know if I can help you or not, and I'll tell you either way. But either way, you're going to get some great ideas, and you're going to get a great holiday, and there's no catches. So if you don't decide that you want to work with me, or I decide that I can't help you, you'll still get the holiday for having the conversation. Only thing is, you've got to be a serious business owner, employ 2 people and or more. And again, if that's the case, I'd love to give you some great ideas to make 2021 one of your best ever. All right, so click the link above, down below, and again, when we have our discovery call, either way, whether you work with me, whether you don't work with me, you are going to get an amazing holiday in a luxury 4-star